Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel and to episode 6 of the hashtag Smash a Stack. If you choose to follow along and try some of these, let me know. Use the hashtag. Tag me if you wish. I would love to see what you're up to. Well, if you have been following along and creating along with me, we have created approximately, depending on how, like this one, I only created one, around 51 to 54 different projects. Now, I won't go through those today, but we will at the end for sure. I did want to give you a little update from yesterday's Tag Your Turn, which is hosted by Carrie the Paper Monkey, on what I ended up doing with the one that we worked on. So this is how it ended up. I made a little tiny tag, couple little tiny tags. That one has a little pocket, and just added a few little embellishments on that one. This one, I did add just a couple of little things from those pages that I showed you just on the top there. These next two, I have not finished, but I did decide to go with the kitty kitties because I have the cat journal coming up. This looks just like our Izzy. So cute. So I haven't really finished it. These are extra stickers in here, and I did have this sheet as well. So I'm just going to stick all of that in the cat file, if you will. And then the last one that we had put together, this has like pink tennis balls, balloons, teacups, ice cream, candies. It says angel, all in pink. And I think what I'm going to do with this, and this is why I didn't finish it, is I am going to make this part of Demi's graduation. It'll be her graduation card, and not her gift, but so I'm going to do some fun things with that. And so I thought that would be perfect. It's not exactly her colors for a graduation party. Those are hot pink and orange. You know, this girl likes those colors. So girl after my own heart. But let's get right down to it, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different projects for us to try. I don't know if we're going to get to all of them, but we're sure going to make a go of it. And we're going to start out with a couple really easy ones. I didn't get that. Hold on a second. We'll just use the same one I used before for the next project. Okay, first one. Super simple. It is number 26 on my list, but we don't need that anymore. What we're going to do is just simply make hidden tuck pockets. So the way that this would work is this would be a tuck, and then this will lift up for hidden writing space. How easy can you get? Pretty simple. Now, I had started doing this and I was like, wait a minute, I need to do this for the Smash a Stack. So these were from a sheet of paper. I had made one of these. I don't think we do this for Smash a Stack, but I put it aside just in case I do have it on my list. So I had created those two. These were 6 by 6 pieces of paper. So here's what you can do. You can either get, let's see, 9 4x4s. That would be this size. Or, and I'm just going to show you, you cut them at 4x4 and you fold them in half. You can't get much easier than that. But we're going to finish up this piece of paper. I'm trying to think if that gingham one was from that paper pad or if I added it in. I don't know. I'm going to make these two 6 by 6 just because I don't have any of that size. Ooh. Well, we'll see what we get out of here. I think I was cutting them all down to, we'll just have a scrap. Okay, this will go into the next episode, which should be our last one. And then what do we end up with here? 6 by 6. So we have 2 extra pieces of scrap for the next one. And then we're just going to do the same. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I have had several of you say, can you please put my how to make a junk journal steps on Ko-fi. I will do that. I have not yet had a chance to do that. I'm not sure when I'll get to it, just because of graduation and everything, but it will get up there, I promise you. Okay, that one is done. So I just made 5 more pieces. You would get 9 if you did them smaller. Okay, the next one, also very simple. This is based off of this vintage greeting, and this is what it looked like. It's exactly like a what do I want to say? Library pocket. But it is just a cute little design. And this is my template that I did. So we're just going to make a couple of these right now. And I had this, and this has a pattern on it. So we're going to use that, and then this will be the back. Yes, the paintbrushes will be upside down, but it's okay. Now, this ended up being 5 by, I'm telling you this for a reason, 5 by 8, basically, okay? But we're going to cut this 6 by 8, okay? So we're going to cut it 6 inches wide, and we're going to essentially get 2 out of this one piece of paper, okay? And there we have it. Now, all we need to do is fold this up so that we're at 8 inches. That's how simple this one is. That's why I thought we could get through more today. So there it is. Just going to lift it up. I want it to be about 8 inches. And we'll just go like that. Then I'm going to move this out of the way so we can punch. Well, that was a mess. And we're just going to, I am terrible at this, by the way. So get ready for some fun. Okay. So we are going to start right here. Let's see, I might have to do it sideways. Okay. And then we're going to go here. And right here. And we just have that one little piece, and that is done. Move all that away. And let's do the next one. We might want to, just to make that pop just a little bit. There we go. That one's aside. And then you just glue it. I'm not even going to glue these because I want to make sure we have time to get to the rest of them. The one thing I found out of all of these punches, you know, where you do this assembly line, is Creative Memories has the best one, because the lines are all there for you. So normally I am on the struggle bus almost every time I do this. And there we go. And we'll ink it up a little bit so it pops. And put that one over there. Clean off our desk. And our second one for today is done. Okay, now, what is next? What is next? I got a mess going on here. Okay, this one is a little more complex. And I think when I did this the first time, all I did was laid it out. No, I must not have. I don't remember. This was a something I got at a thrift store. And this is what it actually looks like. So it would be like for CDs. So it does have a spine here. There's a pocket on this side. There's a pocket on this side. And then you open it up, and then I put a additional pocket here. So all you need to do is cut 2 pieces of 6 by 12 pieces of paper. So we'll use this one. This is also that slickery, whoops, it's upside down. Slickery / very durable piece of paper, but it's one-sided. It is solid, so we can have a lot of opportunities with it, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to make it, how did I put these together? I don't even remember. I need it to be about 19 inches long. Oh, that's why I made this pocket. See? Oh, sorry. Okay. So we need it to be about... Okay, I'm running out of space here. We'll just do it this way. 19.5 inches long. You know, this one-sided business, well... I'm just going to go for it. All right. I got to move this aside for a minute. I can't remember for the life of me. That's a big old pocket. How did I do that? I shouldn't have glued this together. Piece 2 6x12s together. This is my directions to make it about 19 inches. Score it at 4 7/8, 9 3/4, 10, and 14 7/8. Score half on the 6-inch side. Good job, Ange. Good job. Well, here's what we're going to do, because I don't remember. I mean, I did this a long time ago. This was, I think maybe we might have done this for Template Tuesday. It's a very, very good possibility. Okay, so I'm just going to go at 19 inches. And I am going to mark this right at this 11-inch spot. And I'm going to cut it off. Look at me, I'm such a rebel. Right there. We're going to keep that aside. And let's see. This is not exactly straight. I mean, it's just a little itty bitty bit off from the other one. Well, really? There we go. Look at that. Just that little bit. All right, now we need to glue it together. And this was 1 inch. Oh, goodness. It had a 1 inch overlap. All right, so I'm going to do this right here, all the way down, just so I know where to put my glue. And we're going to use Fabri-Tac because this is the slicky one. We're going to have to wait a second to let this dry. So essentially you just want a very long... Now, I will tell you, if you find little things like this, like the CD case, out in the wild, and you want to make one, pick them up, and then simply, well, in this case, you'd have to piece paper together, but, you know, if it fits within a 12 by 12 sheet of paper or whatever, lay it out and just trace around it and make your template. That's the easiest way to do it. But if you don't have this and you didn't find one of these in the wild, that's not going to help you. What we are going to do while that's drying a little bit is I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to write use 1 12 by 6, cut the other at 8, to overlap and adhere to 12-inch piece. There we go. You know, I often create these things and I'm like, oh, I'll remember that. Not even a chance. Now, again, this is one-sided. It would be really cool if it were two-sided, but I'm using up that stack that I picked up. Remember, we had, I think I ended up really with 27 pieces of paper. But, all right, so on here, we're going to score at 4 7/8. Ooh. I heard it crack. 9 3/4. 9 3/4. It's right here. 10, so that's our gusset, or our spine, if you will. And then 14 7/8. So I need to 12, 13, 14, and that would be 3/4. And then 2 ticks. Where's 3/4? 3/4. So it's going to be right here. All right. So what I do is I just slide. I'm just going to slide this down anywhere because that's should be. Gosh, I hope it is. If not, well, learn by my mistakes. Okay, now I need to turn it. And I do realize that I should have. See, it's cracking. I should have done maybe this side. I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. So we're just going to go all the way down here. I might have to do it on the other side. And at 1/2 inch right here. Oop, there it went again. Ugh. That's not good. Do this one more time, just so we can see it on both sides. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I don't know where this paper's from, but it's very slick. Gotta kind of keep your hand moving on it. All right, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring this up so you guys can see it. So we're going to cut the top and the bottom off of both of these. That will leave these flaps here. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, this is really pretty easy. So we're just going to cut this one. And then we're going to give it a little angle. And we're going to do the same here. Oh, that's not exactly 1/2 inch. Ugh. There, we'll keep these little scrappy poos. Then we're going to do it on the same side over here. Yeah, I feel like I totally messed that up somewhere. We're just going to go with it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cut this out. We're going to work with it. I think my inability to I put an extra in there and I shouldn't have. See, this should go right there. So just forget that one. I don't know why I put that one there. Again, this is what I get when I I should have done it this way. Oh well. When I've done something a long time ago and don't remember. Bad news. All right, get rid of those. Let's just lay this out and see if it sort of looks the same. All right, so far, so good. Let's just, I have a feeling that this is gonna, I don't know. We'll just see. We're just gonna pop the holes in here so it's looking just like our template. I was just gonna say, maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. And I'm like, come on now, Ange, let's not get crazy here. All right, and then this one, we're gonna go, I can barely see that. There we go. All right. Now, the way that this works is that these fold in so that the pocket is, you've got enough room for all kinds of things. So it just folds in like this, and then this folds in like this. And then I decorated it and added more goodies to it. Okay. So let's just see how bad I screwed this up. All right, so this goes in here. This goes in here. See, I didn't go far enough. There, that's okay. So my exact measurements might have been off for this example. My bad. But we're gonna make do. See that? That's irritating. They're not a 1/2 inch. Just did not want to do it. But it's just paper, right? It's just paper. Now we're going to have to do this one and let it... and hold it for a minute because this is really thick. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to wipe my hands off. That one worked perfect. Where did I go wrong? I think it was on this 14 and 7/8. Because at first I had written down 13 and 7/8. And then I changed it to 14. I think maybe I should have kept it at 13, but okay. So now it will go, when this is done, this will go in here. And then we're going to have a different kind of pocket. Actually, I kind of like that. Because, truthfully, okay, I'm going with this. Keep those measurements. What's nice about this is a little harder to get things in, but this one, yeah. Now, what do you think? Should I leave this like this, or should I cut it down? I'm gonna cut it down. So what I'm gonna do is just mark right here. There we go. And that way, it will just tuck in and it'll look like it was supposed to be that way. And I did go just a little bit farther than my little embossing. Or embossing, scoring. There we go. All right, let's do this one. I hope you guys are enjoying this Smash a Stack challenge and that you're participating. It's so satisfying to just see how much you can make. And I will tell you, well, you can look. If you go to the playlist, each one of them is there. This will be number 6. And if you add up the time of each one of them, that's how many hours it has taken to do this project. And I would say you could do all of this. Well, I did it all in one day on the retreat. So I would say if you just had one day to craft, you know, take some breaks, whatever, you can knock every single one of these projects out. And it's a fun thing to do. So there's why is this not even? Because of this paper. I had the same problem the last time I used this paper, the green paper. Okay, so there you have it. And then I'm not going to on this one because I want to, if I'm going to do something, I will just make it different. But I added an extra extra one there. Okay, so that is that. That is going in our scrap pile. So we got that one finished. And then what do we have left? Oh, I guess I have 2 left. Let me look at my time. Oh gosh, yeah. All right, this one's pretty easy too. Let me clean up here a little bit. Put the pin back in my glue. What we're going to do, you have 2 choices on this one. You can choose to make, like I did here, a pocket and the tag, or you can make 2 of these tags. And I just liked this one, so I see that I didn't get this glued all the way. So I just decided to make this a pocket and a tuck. Either way, you get 2 additional. Well, there's more than 2 because you get a tag. All right, here's what you're going to do. All you need is, I got to read my notes. Cut to 6 by 12. Let's make sure that we do this correctly. 6 by 12. And then you're going to cut one piece that is 4 by 6. This is going to be our tag. I think I did 2 tags. This is our tag. And then you're going to take, so this will be, let's just make it into a tag to make all of our lives easier. I'm going to make it small, the small end this time. I'm just going to do that over the garbage. The garbage. All right, so there's the tag. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take this and we want it to be below here. So I'm just going to mark it again with my score. Because we're going to fold this up. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and fold it right down the middle. So let's just measure this. So we're going to measure this at, it's 8 inches. So we're going to measure or score this at 4. And then this looks like it's about 1 inch. Can't see it. Well, I'm going to score from the bottom up. Should be in it. Oh, it's a 1 inch and 1/8. All right. So this is going to make our pocket. We're going to do the same thing. Make our little pizza pie. When the moon hits the sky, like a big pizza pie, that's more. And I need to probably watch my time. I have a live still tonight. What time is it? Oh, I bet I can get my last video in before I need to get set up. I've got everything done. I just need to set up my equipment. Or, well, my equipment. Heck, that's all set up. All I need to do is log on to my iPad, my laptop, and my phone. All right. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, let's see, which side do we want to use? Let's use this side. And we're just going to measure this up here, and we're going to close this. And then we can use this as a pocket. Did I make a little notch in that one? I did. All right, let's do a notch here. There we go. And then we're going to glue it on. Easy peasy. Now, what you can do then is you can make pockets and you can make tucks with that other 6 by 12 piece. You can make another one of these. You could make a bunch of tags for it. But what we're going to do is turn this into, we're going to make the other piece into, for the love of Pete, a pocket. Why isn't, look at that. It's not sticking. I don't understand what the problem is with this. That's weird. All right, let's put this one back. I think this is my template, so I need to make sure that I put that in with the template stuff. Okay, so for this one, all we're gonna do, here, let me just show you on this. All I did was folded it and brought it back together about 1/4 of an inch and folded it that way. But clearly I didn't glue it very well. So let's see, which side do we want? If I do it like this, I'm going to cut a 4x6 piece out of this. I'm going to cut 4 inches off this end and have that pretty part as the tag. And then, that way we have one more tag. And then I'm just going to fold this. Is that going to fit? Did I screw this up? Yeah, I cut it too short. That's okay. It doesn't have to be for that tag. So now this could be another tag, which that's what I wanted because I think that'd be cute inside of there. And then this we're going to make into a pocket. So all I'm going to do, just to make it easy, is just score that right here so I can fold it over. And I will glue it in a minute, but first I'm going to give it a thumb notch, but we're going to use this one, the tab. There we go. That about hit me in the face. Hopefully I can get this to stick. All right. Sorry, my bracelet keeps hitting that. It's kind of annoying me. I hope you're not too annoyed. Well, I'm going to have to be cleaning off my mat. I'm just going to hold this off camera for a second. Now, I could have made this tag, this 4x6 tag, a little bit smaller. And then this would have fit inside of it. But now I have this pocket, and I have another card as well. You know what we could do with this, just for the fun of it? Let's just... See, there's always something else you can do, right? Let's take this down 1 inch. And let's just fold that over because it's pretty. And then let's make this a little tuck on the back. And then we'll make it into a tag. I'm just going to hold it for a second. Ta-did. The last time I did this, I must have used the, I used the 6x12, and I made sure it went over, you know, that 1/8 of an inch, or 1/4 of an inch, or whatever it was. And then I cut the rest off. That's what I did. Just so you guys know if you want to do that. And that was an accident. I was just like, oh, what else could I do with this? I hadn't planned that. But otherwise, if you're doing it with 12x12, you're going to get 2 of these out of that one sheet of paper. But we just got 1, 2, 3 pieces out of that one piece. So there we go. There we have it. Now, finally, I'm going to show you the other one that is super duper easy. We've made these before when we did all of our books. This is number 27. Not that you need to pay attention to what number it is. Number 27 is you're just going to cut it down to 6x6 pieces of paper. So we're just going to go 6x12 and then wackadoo those right in front. I won't make all of these on camera because once I show you at least once, you're going to be like, oh, well, wait a minute. Do I want... I'm trying to decide if I want all of them 6 by 6. Why not? Okay, here's what this is actually 6 by 12. So I could get 3 pieces. I think I'm going to do that. And then, so let's keep one normal and then one 6 by 6. That way I have variety. All right, again, this was made from just regular scrapbook paper, you know, lightweight scrapbook paper. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Not really difficult, but we'll just have to use our bone folder or scissors to make it happen. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to score at whatever distance apart. And I think we should make this, let's see. Let's just make this, score it at 4. And then I'm going to, I didn't do this last time. I just folded it. But because it is cardstock, I'm going to try it. Let's go. That's not really going to, well, it's going to just have to do. I've never done this before that way. And I might want to, I may want to cut that out because it's kind of, well, we'll just have one more scrap. So 4 and 8. Let's see, let's fold it here just to test it out. This does not need to be this difficult. The only reason I'm making it more difficult is because I'm using the scoreboard. So, you know. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure everything was going to line up. I'm going to go 8 1/4. Okay. And then that will fold over like this. And then I'll show you, you do not need to use your scoreboard. Just fold it down. And then you're going to lay it down really well. I think I want this side on the outside. Is that going to look funny? No, I like this better. And I won't glue this yet. I think I'm gonna cut off these pieces, but we're almost probably to the end. So for this one, I'm gonna show you how to do it without doing any scoreboard. So I'm doing this upside down, so just forgive me. So I'm just gonna fold it. All I'm making sure of is that this overlaps just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this, fold it down, and this, and fold it down, and I'm going to cut these 2 off. Normally, regular pieces of paper, I wouldn't do that. Put those on our scrap pile. And then I'm going to glue. Oops, I did that wrong. I'm going to have some extra glue. Sorry. And I'm going to glue right here. And I'll get those all glued up so that you guys can see that we will have, let's see, when I get this one done, I'll have 2, 3, 4, how about I just hold them? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 pieces that we just did. Added to the 50 some that we have, and we're in good shape. So I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you come back for our I think it will be our final episode. All I have left is I think just scraps and embellishments. I don't think I have any new things to make. I don't know. I'll have to double check. But thank you guys so much for being here and for participating in the Smash a Stack. If you haven't already subscribed, I invite you to do so. We have a lot of fun here. And we will see you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.